Hi everyone, my name is Nat Santana. I run the birdhouse and no, I'm just kidding. My name is Sariya Flores. I am from Fresno, California. I'm a senior. My major is pre-health, and as you can see, I have been delivered. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. If I could create a coffee, it would be called Dumbledore. Because I don't know, I just feel like, can I get a Dumbledore please? With 2 shots of magical espresso. And then depending on your mood, I would make it change like the color that you want it to be. So like Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, yellow, green, red, blue, all the colors, you know? So you're just sipping it and it's changing color. Like, I think that would be pretty cool. So that would be the coffee I would make. I am a big musical instrumental listener when it comes to studying, because if lyrics are involved, I just end up jamming out and, you know, busting one of these, but I can't. So if I could only listen to one genre, I would probably listen to like instrumental and classical music, a little bit of Beethoven, Mozart, you know, the classical ones, because then it just gets the information in my head, you know. No, just kidding, but that would be the one I would listen to, because I really can't, like, I just like start rapping with them and I'm like, wait, pause. So I think all majors are important, but I definitely think within the healthcare, STEM, nursing, it gets super competitive to where, you know, we're comparing our grades. And the first 2 years I had to realize that, you know, one, my grades don't define me, and that everybody's at a different pace, you know. Not everybody's gonna get that 100% on the first exam, but just to take it at your pace, and as long as you're retaining the information in your own way, you're succeeding. You know, God has a plan for you, and He put this dream and this career into your heart. I say keep pursuing it. And, you know, He didn't promise that it was gonna be, you know, easy all the time, but I think as what I've learned from my freshman year up until my senior year, I've learned a lot of how to cope with the curriculum and just keep pursuing it. And I think essentially, like, the root of the reason why people want to do healthcare is just because, you know, you want to help others. So I think that's like the main purpose. And so reflecting back on that, being like, why am I doing it? And it's for a bigger reason. And so even though, you know, those test scores, when you get a bad grade or it's not the grade you want, it gets discouraging. But I think just remembering that you're there for a greater purpose, and, you know, you're not defined by the grades or how fast you get the material and comparing yourself to other people in the field. So I think it's just reminding yourself that you are here on your own pace, on your own time, and just to keep pushing through because you're here for a reason. So, and in that field specifically, it's hard. It's definitely difficult. I mean, I'm pretty sure it happens with all majors and stuff like that. But I think specifically what I've just experienced, it's hard, you know, sometimes, yeah, because comparing and like the materials. Sometimes professors aren't the nicest in STEM because it's like so hardcore. But I think just keep pursuing it, going to God when you need, you know, guidance, especially with like studying and getting on the material, because it can be overwhelming. But yeah, I think just remind yourself, like, it's your own path, it's your own time, and you got this. Like, you chose it for a reason. And if it's not for you, that's fine too, because I am a peer mentor, and so I get to oversee like the incoming freshmen that do choose pre-health and nursing, and sometimes they switch out, and that's totally fine, you know, because what if it's a journey to find out if you want to do this or not. So it's all like a path. Like, once you get into college, I've learned that it's not like a straight gateway, you know. So yeah. Okay, so I have to like shove it into my schedule. I think it's easy, especially as a college student, when you're just on the go and saying yes to everything and you're busy. It's easy to just be like, well, when I'm later, or I'm too tired right now, or like, could I get a nap in, or I should study, or I should eat. So what I've really tried to do is right before meal times, I really try to say a really intentional prayer, because it's easy to just be like, thank you, Lord, for this food. Okay, amen, and then just eat it. So I really try to just count my blessings there and just thank you for waking me up. Thank you for even giving me this day. And even if it's, starting off as a rocky day, I just still thank him because I think he woke us up for another reason, and especially when I'm really stressed, that's when I know I need my Bible, when I need that prayer time. So I really try to, first thing I do is I wake up and I read my Bible. And it's easy because if my Bible's on my shelf or my book shelf on the other side of the room, I sleep with it under my pillow. So it's like the first thing. And I think it's just being intentional because our phones are right there too. So why not switch it out? And the first thing I grab is my Bible instead of my phone. So I think just getting your daily scripture, and even if it's just a verse or two, I don't try to go too ham, especially because of those busy days, and especially at night too. Maybe like a winding down devotional or prayer, just little stuff like that. Because I think it's easy to be like, oh, I'm sorry, God, like I didn't pray with you today. But I think the intentionality of knowing that you have it in your heart to do so is more than enough. And when you do that little prayer, just sit in like 2 minutes of silence with him, I think is essential. So yeah. I kind of touched on this in the previous question, but for me, it did take a while. It took actually last fall semester to realize that my grades don't define my worth, and the work I put into academics doesn't define my worth either. I think just being all about getting a good GPA, making sure I'm passing classes, I kind of believe the lies of like, this is who I am, this is my identity. But going back, I think God taught me that my identity is with him and not my grades. And I can do it with him. I could do this academic journey and career pursue with him. Not necessarily as like I'm doing this for you or I'm doing this for others. It's like, well, I want to do it for myself. And I also want to do it with like the creator of the universe, And so, yeah, it was definitely hard. And I had to learn by actually dropping those grades. So like last semester, it was like my toughest one. And I still passed, but it wasn't with the grades I wanted. And back then, like, me sharing that right now would have been so shameful. I would have been like, oh my gosh, people know I have bad grades, like, oh my gosh. But the reality is, like, I know I put in the effort, and if you know that you put in the effort and you didn't get the grade you wanted, just take it. Take your wins where you can, and don't tie in your worth with your academics. I think that's a huge thing, because your identity is with Christ, and you are a loved child of God. So, yeah, I think remembering that is easy, or it helps not falling into the lies of knowing that you have to get your validation through academics. So, yeah. That is so easy. I would play Ron Weasley. Have you seen the movies? Oh, okay, good, because I'm a nerd, like, it's crazy. I just outed myself. Like, I have, like, a whole, like, I call it a shrine, but we'll just call it a bookshelf. It has like the wands that I get from Universal, like all my books, so like little figures. Legos go crazy. Like I actually got a few Harry Potter Legos for my birthday, so that was fun. But yeah, I would be Ron Weasley because he's just hilarious. He just doesn't really know what's going on, but he's so like, yes, I'll help you. And I feel like that's where I am, especially in life. I'm just like, I'm just living day to day right now, but hey, like, let's just go for it, or like my second choice would be Hermione, because she's just big brains, she's like, she walked so the whole movie could run, she solved everything. But yeah, so I would be Ron Weasley for sure. Okay, I'm really adding myself here. So it was last summer, my friend and I tried Cup of Joy for the first time, and we made it like a whole day. We were like, we're gonna go get coffee, go shopping after. So we're in Cup of Joy, we got coffee, and we're sitting on like the bistro tables, like with the high chairs, and we were just joking, we were laughing, and then like when I'm a laugher, I like hit people, I like throw myself back. I'm really dramatic with it. And she said something really funny, and I threw my head back, and I went down. The straw went up my nose. The straw, like, it was like perfect. Like, I like went up and it was still there, and I was like, oh my gosh. I like looked around, my friend dying in tears. She was just like, it was just crazy. Like the mood, like, I don't know, it was embarrassing, but I mean, at the time it was embarrassing, but it's funny now because like we always reflect back over it. We're like, at least we can be ourselves and be funny around each other. And she's like, yeah, remember when you got the straw stuck in your nose that one time? I'm like, yes, I do. So yeah, that was, This is tough. This is a tough question. You know what? I'm gonna say Harry Potter, because Stephen King, his books are a little crazy, and I always say, like, if there was like something scary going on, I would sacrifice myself, because the anxiety of like trying to survive, I can't do. So in a zombie apocalypse, I'll be the one to sacrifice myself. But Harry Potter for sure, because like it's so cool, like the world and everything, so I definitely would want to do that. Spend a whole day out there on a broom, just flying, maybe go see Dumbledore for a sec, or go to get a butterbeer or two. Yeah, that sounds like the life. But yeah. What's your funniest memory from your time as Sunny this summer? So I don't know if people know this. I know quite a few, but for those that don't know, I was Sunny December in my freshman year. I was hired by Raina Harris. She was like, hey guys, we need a Sunny. If you guys do it, we'll give you a $25 gift card. And I was like, sold, I'll be there. So mind you, I'm like 5.5 inches. And so when I put on the suit, like Sunny had no ankles. It was just fur shorts and then feet. And I was like, it's okay, we'll make it work. So my role was to be at the soccer game for an activity that student activities was like hosting, and the whole like goal was to make a goal, and Sunny was supposed to block. And so I was pretending to like block these, you know, soccer balls, and I was like, oh shucks, you know, and somebody kicked the ball and I went to reach for it and my head tipped over and fell off. Yes. And like my freshman self, like I was like, oh my gosh, no, people can't know I'm here, like I'm making it out here, like I'm gonna get chomped up, you know, like I'm gonna get laughed at. So I immediately covered my head, and at the time it was Hannah and Mo, and they helped me put on my head, and oh, it was terrible.
I didn't see your face. Why did you cover it? You had like something.
Yeah, I think because like the arms had the wings, so I just like went like this.
People like this.
No, I just remember my head fell, and all you could hear is like, oh dang. That's so funny you were there. So yeah, so Mo and Hannah, they went and rescued me. They put my head back on. And Lori Ann, shout out Lori Ann, she got a whole video of it, and so you could just see like I hit one of these and my head just tipped over, and it was funny. Looking back now, it's like what are the odds, you know? But that was my last time being Sunny. I think I'm too short and the head just wasn't staying on, so yeah. I would say the most difficult was honestly my freshman year. That was coming out of like COVID, because we were still wearing masks. So it was just hard to connect with others, especially because it was a small campus and I was a commuter at the time. So, and I wasn't involved in like student leadership. So I would just say not being connected was kind of hard. It was just like I was coming to classes and back. But I want to say the best year has been this year, my senior year. I think it's just been fun because like the workload isn't as heavy, and like being a PM, and then I'm also the student body president for SGA, so I think just being involved I just love it. I love people, I love connections, I love helping others. I really love like the leadership aspect of FPU and like community we have, so it's just been great, and I feel like we got a good like lively class of freshmen, so I just hope to see FPU grow and continue to be what it's meant to be. And so yeah, I'm really excited. I have a twin sister. Her name is Nat Santana. We have different last names because, yeah, we just decided that we wanted to like split our own ways. So we're kind of rekindling that relationship right now. She keeps pushing me away, but like she knows it's there. So we are one. Nat, I love you. Also Madam Birdhouse. That's why we're conjoined. You know, we're trying to loop her back into SGA. Oh, maybe I should. No, it's okay. That's okay. It's not top secret information, but. Yeah, so I just want to confirm everybody, yes, Nat Santana is my twin sister. And I appreciate all the birthday wishes that you guys communicated through her to me. All love. I love every one of you guys. And yeah, Nat, I couldn't do this without you. So, thanks. Thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Sariya Flores. I have been delivered. Like, subscribe. What else is there? Smash that like button. Subscribe, post, reshare. And yeah, thanks guys. See the shirt and everything? Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel so famous. No, just kidding. Can you do ASMR on here? Perfect. Sorry, it's just so weird talking into like I think I'm just fascinated with like this mic. Is it okay if I just read them out loud just so it's in my okay, fun. Okay. Sorry, it went a little longer on that one. I'm a yapper. I'm sorry. Full circle moment. Full circle moment. Are you serious? No. Okay, good, good. Well, I just outed myself. That's so funny that you've seen that.
But I
Should be like a certified